So today I'm gonna show y'all proper bench fundamentals, okay? A bench press is a total body movement. It's not just doing this. Your whole body gotta be locked in properly, especially if you ever wanna like increase your strength and go up in heavier weights. It's important that you could bench as much weight as possible, move the weight all the way to a 1 rep max, because how you build muscle size is by applying as much trauma to the muscle that you're training that day as possible. So that's why you want to get as strong as possible, right? Now that 1 rep is not going to do a whole lot, whatever that set is, right? But it's what you do after that is what's important. The heavier you can go with a top set, the more you come down, but the heavier you can go to rep out. The work where you start getting size comes after your top set, all right? That's when you can apply a lot of stress to the muscle. Now, you could do it beforehand too and not get to a top set, but I don't think that that's the most effective or efficient way of doing it, all right? So watch how we do it today, but watch everything, all right? Everything is important. The bar path, where you put your hands out on the bar, also where you put your feet. I'll walk y'all through it nice and slow. First and foremost, before anything you do, is Naya. It's setting your intentions, okay? So you know what you want to do on each set, set it right here in your mind. That makes a big difference. Feet placement is important. Always to apply pressure through your heels with squats, even the bench press, right? So I see people with their feet up and all of that stuff. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but that's not it, all right? A serious lifter, you should be planted firmly, all right? If you got your feet up, you're not lifting heavy enough, all right? So keep your feet nice and planted, and you wanna go wide, but not super wide. You don't wanna be too far up under the bench, under the bar, okay? Now, if it's heavy, you want somebody to lift it off for you. I like to lift it off myself too, but after a while, I'm like, yo, take it off for me, because you're burning some of the energy that you're gonna need for the actual press, and it's a lot. There's no right or wrong place to put your hands, right? But you want it to be the same on each side. What's right is what feels comfortable for you. And you see, I don't have no weight on the bar, but I'm still taking it very serious. You practice how you play, so take it serious at all times. Boom. Now, this is the most important part. A lot of people just come down, right? That's terrible for your shoulders, right? And a lot of people get shoulder pain from benching. Turn your shoulders, your elbows in like that. That's safe. It takes all the pressure off of your shoulders, telling you. Now, if you've been doing it the other way, like this, it's gonna feel awkward doing it like this in the beginning, but get used to it, all right? Trust me, it's gonna give you longevity. Touch your chest, so proper bench press is touching your chest. Explode all the way up. Now, one thing I should have did before I did that is the stretch. This is how I stretch on a bench, and I gotta send a shout out to Mark Bell, because he taught me to stretch, and it's great. Get the bar how you would normally get it, boom, and you pull one side down and push one side up. So I'm gonna pull this side down, and as I pull this down, I'm pushing this up. And this part, this pec right here is getting a hell of a stretch. And it feels really good. It's super deep. It's like a super deep range of motion to stretch, boom. And you come to this side, do the same thing. It feels really good, y'all, trust. If you ever on a bench press and you benching, you're training your chest and you're training your triceps, whether you wide or close, it don't matter. Both is getting trained, all right? Now, some people, they wanna know, like, do I do dumbbells or bench press? They both are good, but I'm telling you right now, bench press is supreme for like chest development, because you can load more weight on the bar. You can't do more on dumbbells than you can on bench. It's not mechanically possible. They don't make dumbbells that big. And then you're dealing with shoulder stability and possibly fucking your shit up, excuse my language, trying to stabilize it to get super heavy weight, so. But it's good though, I ain't knocking it. But this right here is the holy grail for chest development. So when you get under, it's always moved a little bit, so you wanna make sure you get it right to where it's supposed to be. So your elbows nice and tight.
Say about people kind of like pointing their toes and the heels are up for leg drive?
I think that the best case scenario is to have your feet planted firm, kind of wide, and driving through your heels. That's me. If something else worked for you, then by all means. This is my method though. This is what I've been lifting for a long time. I'm a pretty successful lifter. I mean, I'm a 495 pound bench presser. That's 500 pounds. So, you know, I know a little something, a little something. I know a little bit. Yes, I am a 500 pound bench presser, but I don't care. When I get to 300 pounds, everything is heavy. It's all heavy. It feels heavy. It doesn't feel light just because I can do way more. So you gotta respect it. As you're moving up in weight, you gotta be mindful. Your objective is to get to the heaviest set possible. So you don't wanna burn yourself out trying to get there, all right? So I'll make big jumps and I'll do very conservative reps moving up. I'm not doing 10 reps on each set going up because I'll end up burning myself out and not being able to get to my full potential for that set. And that's no bueno. Elbows nice and tight. Bar path, nice straight down at the bottom of your chest. Yo, I don't know what it is about the weights here, but this shit feel heavier. This ain't 315. That shit feel like 405 right there. This would be my top set for today, and it's somewhat of a working set because I did 3 reps. And the next set will definitely be a working set as well.
315, that's a lot of weight. So
Yes,
like,
sir.
is it just like consistency where you're just training every day?
That's the foundation, the discipline, consistency, but having the right training protocols. But also it's stuff like supplements. For me, it's Atlas, the creatine. For me, eating 1 meal a day, I still gotta get my protein in to maintain strength and to maintain size. People will look at protein powder like, oh, it's just a supplement. It's supplementing your nutrition, but protein powder is legitimately a food. It's literally a food. It's a commodity, right? You get to take just what you need, the protein, no fat, no carbs, none of that, and just ingest that. It's fire. And then with Planta, I mean, come on. It's a plant-based source, but it's got a full amino acid profile, a complete amino acid profile, just like whey. So it's strong as whey, and it's better than whey because it tastes better. Like, we have a one-of-a-kind product, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. There's no plant-based protein that tastes like ours, and that has a full, complete amino acid profile, all 9 essential amino acids. You don't get that nowhere, that's a fact. You know, we have plant protein already. Now, we have a new type of protein, first to market. It's called Soline, right? It's derived from air. It's derived from sediments from the Baltic Sea. And they use this electrical extraction to pull it from the air. All of the essential amino acids, right? It's protein, not from the ground, not from animals, from the sun, from air. And it tastes amazing. We're not just bringing y'all the best of the best, we're making it delicious too. All right, so I know it's a lot of discussion about arching. Y'all even call me out when I arch. People be like, oh, that don't count. It don't count for what? We in the gym working, right? If you're in a powerlifting meet and you arch your back, it doesn't count for a clean lift. It doesn't mean it's not working. When y'all see me arching, it's because I'm heavy, right? I try not to. You see, when your feet is close, it's easier to hinge up, to arch your back. It's not helping you, it's just a weird reaction. The only time that helps is when you see in somebody who know how to arch their body all the way up, certain powerlifters, and their arms is out this wide, and they only doing that much of range of motion. That's different, you ain't even doing nothing.
Start. Rack.
But when you see us in the gym doing it, you still see us getting money. But I try not to do that. How I mitigate that is by inching my feet out wider. The wider you go, you can't really lift your hips up. So that's a good, try that, get that a try.
Nowadays, I see a bunch of people talking about peptides on like TikTok and stuff. You on that or?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I've been taking peptides since 2020. That's the first time I took it. Peptides, they occur naturally in the body already, right? What peptides are is like, your body is composed of a bunch of different proteins. You have neurons, you have all these different things firing from your brain to the different parts of your body to make things happen. Peptides are messengers. It sends messages. And the ones that I take, for instance, the one I first took back in the day when I had torn my bicep, I took it after my surgery and my recovery was like record time, right? That's BPC 157, body protection compound. That's what it stands for. And it grows occurs naturally in the stomach. And it's just the stomach, our stomachs have the ability to heal itself like really robustly. So you're putting it in whatever injured area and it does it. So now they've added another one, what they call TB500. So together, they both heal in different ways. Together it's called a Wolverine stack because it accelerates the healing like crazy. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, a few months ago, I was down bad on my shoulder. Felt like I needed surgery. Clap. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm back. I couldn't even lift my hand over my arm up like this. I'm good to go now. Back lifting and everything. So there's one called Matsi that I'm really big on. It's like a exercise mimetic. These things literally increase your health in a robust way. These are not damaging your health at all. That's the beautiful thing about peptides, right? People are taking it, which y'all probably hear about is like the weight loss stuff, the GLP-1s. But if you don't need a GLP-1, I don't think you should be taking it, right? Because you should try to maintain a baseline without anything of weight, right? Look at some of the other things that they have. But for people who are obese, who need it, take it. Take the GLP-1. I actually suggest that you do that. You know what I'm saying? It'll make things a lot easier for you because a lot of people can't get over that hump when it's time to lose weight. You know, the discipline is hard to gain. You got to get it, but it's hard. I get it. Coming in the gym when you're not in shape, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's somewhat intimidating. You don't feel good. Exercise hurt. You sore. I understand. And you don't see the results that fast. The GLP-1 will help accelerate that, right? You will start seeing results, and that might be more of a influence on you to maintain that, because you can't just do it forever and just rely on that. That ain't gonna work either. So you use it as a tool, because that's what it is, and we gotta be intelligent about it, all right? There's a lot of information out there. Inform yourself. Matter of fact, I got a link down below. I'm so into this because it's so fascinating. It's all education. Like every peptide you wanna learn about, it's a link down below. You can read about it. And if you wanna get some, you go to my source, right? I got you. That's down below as well. Look, peptides is here. They've been here for a long time. They just haven't been mainstream like that. They're not FDA approved, so you should know that. But I think that's got a lot to do with like big pharma worrying about cutting into they profits, you know what I'm saying? Speak to a professional. Don't just wing it and freestyle on your own. My protocol was like a month, one of them. One was 2 months and I didn't even need it for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So it's more honest. I mean, it's gonna get regulated and they're probably gonna dilute it, water it down to where you're gonna keep having to be on it, put it on insurance so they can keep making money on it. That's gonna happen at some point, watch. Now, the facility I go to, they test everything. They got what's called a COA, a certificate of authenticity. Everything is legit. I care about what I put in my body. I'm not putting just anything in my body. So, you know, you gotta do your due diligence, right? And if you want a legitimate source, I got it right here down below. I just wanted to show y'all a progression. Now I have different progressions, right? Some progressions are 10 sets, 9 sets long. This one was a 3x5, so 3 reps for 5 sets at a fairly heavy weight. 75% of your 1 rep max, okay? I don't count what I do building up to it. That's just a warm up. Now after this, you still wanna train. You wanna hit your inclines. You wanna hit your cable flies, your push-ups, all of that kind of stuff. But right now, I just wanted to show y'all just some fundamentals with the bench press, all right? And I wanna do more of these because a lot of people hurting themselves on the bench. I know this for a fact because I let people work out with me every now and then, and I want to see what they do. And you're not even tapping into what you could really do. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just kind of show y'all the proper way to get to the money. And it don't take forever to get to the money. You just got to know exactly what you're doing. Look, the ingredients is all around you. Weights, gym, a membership. But the actual recipe is important. And the recipe is how you get those results, right? Knowing exactly what to do when you get there. And if you need help with that, I got you, all right? My training program is down below, 3 months, training, nutrition, the whole thing, bomb. Let's go.